The first set of quizzes in this class, they are practice quizzes. So you will be able to take them multiple times to achieve the full score. The second half set of quizzes will be the harder ones, where you only have one attempt to get the right answer. So to do your best on these quizzes, first of all, do the readings carefully. And when you take the practice quizzes, really try to get the right answer on your first attempt. So take them seriously, take the practice quizzes seriously, and then you'll be better prepared to take the real harder quizzes later on. You will notice that these quizzes really are not testing you on the quote-unquote facts. They're more about the theoretical position and argument of the authors. And I think that is a more subtle, more complex, more intellectual skill that you should acquire for this 101 course. So again, read carefully. If you're encountering a difficult sentence or difficult passage where you're like, I really don't understand what this guy is trying to say, then read it carefully. Go over the sentence word by word, and even sometimes read them out loud. So just to make sure that you comprehend the meaning of the passage and the text. If you're still having trouble understanding, let's say, why the answer to question 2 is A and not B, for example, then make sure to remember that question and bring it up during your discussion section with your GSI. In that case, the GSI will help you read the passage and see why this is the correct reading of that text. When you're doing your readings, make sure to create a distraction-free environment. And I've said this many times before, and I'll probably say it over and over again. Your phone, is your number one enemy to your success in academia and in your college life. So really make sure to either turn it off, and I know this might be a little bit shocking to some of you, or you could just turn on the do not disturb mode or put it on the silent mode. So once you do that, then you are stuck with just your textbook and a pen or a pencil. So take your hard copy of the textbook, bring a pencil or a pen with you, and you will start doing the readings. And with the pencil, you could mark up key sentences or key words in the reading you're doing. You can even take notes in the margin of the textbook to put down your comments or your reflections on what the author is saying or what the author is arguing. It's a common mistake for beginning college students to think that their professors only want them to memorize what the professor says. In fact, we professors really ultimately want you to be able to read the works of another scholar and to be able to grasp the subtlety and complexity of that academic work. And now, why is that important? This is because many people, now academics and professors included, many people tend to misread and misremember the subtle and complicated arguments of other scholars. And this usually creates the controversies and arguments in academia or even in popular media. So this is why it's so important that we read carefully and accurately the writings of another scholar. In your later 300 and 400 level classes, you will be reading even longer, denser, harder, more difficult articles and books. And then you'll be required to even write essays to summarize these theories or arguments. And then you will have to write and present your own thoughts and arguments. But that's for later, where you will have to learn how to write clearly and cogently. But now for the 101 introductory course, we want you to obtain the skill of careful and accurate reading.